What's up, YouTube? Today I got another video on, you guessed it, Tariq Nasheed and his racism, his xenophobia, and his prejudice, and just overall his stupidity and how he shows it. What I'm gonna show you in this first video is just him mocking, um, Latino culture, Latina specifically. He starts making his little voice, thinking he's sounding how they sound, and it's very disrespectful. So after that, I'm gonna jump over back to the No Jumper podcast he recently did. I think it dropped yesterday or the day before. And I want you to listen to what he says and see if it makes sense. I mean, this guy must not think people are watching him, or he must, cause he swears he's like this straight arrow, but that guy's a freaking, he's a snake, man. He's a snake. He's a what do they call him? He's a snake oil salesman. Okay, let's get into it.
Greasy. I heard y'all were giving some money to black women. I hope you get some money to Latina. I hope you get some money to Latinas too. And that's another thing. Some of those Afro-Latino chicks, they try to over-enunciate when they get around. And that really irks me. They really try to compensate and let people know that they're Latina by over-enunciating Spanish words. A lot of those Afro-Latinos do that. It is so fucking corny. I hate when they do that. That Amara La Negra chick on the Love and Hip Hop, she does that a lot. Whenever they say a Spanish word.
Maybe it's just the way they talk, Tariq. Did you ever think about that? Maybe it's a different language and that's just their dialect. You can see the hate that he has towards Latinos and Latinas or Spanish speaking people in general. But that's normal for Tariq. He hates his own people, so it sucks that we have to talk about this guy, but when he's getting platformed like No Jumper and all that other bullshit, he becomes a point of conversation. So it is what it is,
I was going to
the store and I had to get an Okay. I'm very, I was very hungry, and then I went to Portland to get a burrito. Like, okay, bitch, it ain't really that serious.
Well, they gotta
really go out of their way to over-enunciate a Spanish word.
I've been to Spain. I've been all over Spain. They don't even do that in Spain. They don't even do that in Spain.
See, this is how fucking clueless this guy is. He's comparing how people talk in one continent to another continent. Though it's the same language, it's not gonna sound the same. Look at the United States. Look at the people in the South, the people in the West, and the people in the East. Look at Europe. Look at it from East to Western Europe. I mean, from Western Europe to Eastern Europe. Same shit. I mean, the ignorance of this guy, just so he can get a few laughs and a few clicks, is beyond me. It really fucking is, And it shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to talk about this. I shouldn't have to be paying attention to his videos. But the amount of followers that agree with him is crazy. I mean, these black people are starting to seem more racist than the counterparts that white people that they say are racist. You know what I'm saying? And they get covered by the quote unquote black card, and media's all on their side right now, and you can't say anything about black people. But that shit's gonna end, bro. It's gonna end. With clowns like this going out there, that black card is not valid no more. At least not in our community. Because we grew up with a bunch of black people. And then shout out to all my blacks. I'm not trying to, preach any divisiveness. It's just this fucking clown and anybody that agrees with him or that follows him. But let's get into it.
Hey, dude, you
go to Spain, they talk in Spanish, and they're not really over-enunciating all of that stuff.
But it's the
But Afro-Latinos, they go down when they go to a Latin music award show or whatever, they give an award.
And the
category for the best new Latin music pop album, Calm down.
I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna just watch a little more of the video, see if I find anything worthy of putting on it, and I might be hopping over to the No Jumper. So let me just watch this, and if anything, we'll watch a little bit more of this fucking clown being a clown. See, look, what you're about to talk about is the whole Mexican. Like I said, we're revisiting a lot of things because this is the first time he's on a No Jumper podcast or a podcast since since what happened, so everything's being relived again. This is when he said the term Mexican towards American Cholo, and he denies that it was meant towards him and said he was generalizing, right? But later on in this podcast, he's gonna say when a Mexican person says coon, just the word coon, he doesn't mean it towards a regular person. He's talking about all black people, right? And he's offended by that. But right here, he's saying that when he said Mexican, he's generalizing. See how that contradicts what his I mean, it's annoying to be doing this shit because it's so fucking retarded. But and everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. But all the fucking racist black people that follow him, they're just right there fucking laughing and hee. And they love it. They love to eat the shit up. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about, I'm not going to say I'm generalize all black people, but these type of black people, these FBA followers and what you may call it, racism is all they know. Because that's where they come from. That's what they know. So therefore they perpetuate it. Do you get what I'm saying? And anybody can be sympathetic towards what black people went through in this company. You know, everybody could be sympathetic towards Mexicanos when this company. We had a whole genocide. Think about that. But yeah, let's get to the other topic. Anybody can be sympathetic towards what black people went through in this company. But it doesn't mean we have to put up with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We can be sympathetic, but we don't gotta deal with your mannerisms, with your mañas. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into it.
To coon
or some
right?
That wasn't. We weren't talking about him. We're just talking about the stuff in general. The bottom line is, when you get caught being an anti-black racist, which he is, let's just be very clear, he is an anti-black racist. He has several videos where he's denigrating black society. He's talking greasy about black people, and fortunately, many people in the Latino community, they called him out for it. So he didn't like getting called out, so he threw up a bunch of smoke screens and all of this stuff. The bottom line, he got called out for his anti-black racism, and unfortunately,
that's a lie. AC is still well respected in the community, but everybody still messes with him. If anybody says something, it was some haters that were preying upon his demise. But everybody's still fucking with AC. That's it. Even more so now.
In that culture, there is a strain of anti-black racism within these countries down there that they bring here that needs to be addressed. Because if we're going to talk about black and brown unity, the fighting for that cannot be one-sided. It's us, foundational black Americans, usually.
This guy doesn't know anything that's going on south of the border. It's just something that he read one time and he thinks that it makes sense. But yeah, there is classism and colorism in well, I can't speak about anywhere else place that I know, but in Mexico. But it's only like in Hollywood and in these elitist type things. It's not with the people. I lived in Mexico for 2 years, bro. There's white and brown and black, Mexicanos living together. And, there's jokes that go on between all of them just like anywhere else. People are different, and it's what it is. But the real division is the division that's here in America. It's in class, and it's in elitism. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you turn on Univision or whatever you may, a Spanish channel, and you only see blue-eyed, blonde reporters and stuff like that, and that's just the way it's been. But for him to generalize a country and say we bring that over here, get the fuck out of here, dog. You're an idiot, bro. And I try not to cuss because eventually I guess I would like to monetize this, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm chilling at home, dog. I got a nice job. I'm an electrician. I get paid very well. I go out and work every day, and this is something I do for fun, exposing these fucking retards. But I can't wait for this if I see this guy, I'm gonna shake his hand. I can't wait to shake his hand, man.
Towing the line for this black and brown narrative. It's always foundational black American organizations towing that line. None of their organizations talk about black and brown. Whenever they get something tangible for them, it's for them.
And this is where the black hate towards Mexicanos or Latinos in general comes from. Because it's true, a lot of times when we fight for something, it is like, whether it be DACA, whether it be for more migrant work, stuff like that, it's specified for us. And a lot of times when black people are fighting for something, they're fighting for something that affects the ghettos, which we live hand in hand in them. So it affects us in a positive way as well. But it's just the way it is, bro. Just go with it and live with it. That's why they fight for reparations so hard and a bunch of other stuff, because they want something that's just for them, because they see us getting a piece of the pie that they don't benefit off of, and so on and so forth. But it's just the way it is. It's just I mean, you know, we don't do it in thinking like, oh yeah, let's just it's just the way it's set up, bro. It's the luck of the draw, man. Get over it.
Never included. So we got to get some straightening as far as that. If we want to have a black and brown unity, it has to be a reciprocal thing.
Okay, this is the part when I want to get to. Right now, they're gonna talk about when a Mexicano or Latino or somebody else says the word coon, how they're talking about all black people, even if it's directed at one person. So when he says Mexicoon, it's okay to be generalized because he's denying going after American children directly. He says he's generalizing. But if someone else says the words coon to one person, it automatically means all black people. You see the hypocrisy. You see how this shit doesn't add up.
And why it was, I guess, derogative or wrong. That took place, but a lot of us, we really wasn't educated enough to really break it down and dissect it.
Right.
So could you do it for me? Now, when a black person says the word coon, just like the N-word, there's different meanings. When a black person says nigga, that means I'm a victim of white supremacy. When a non-black person says that word, that means, okay, those black people are inferior to me. So when different people use different words, it means something else. When a black person uses the word coon, we're talking about another black person or another non-white person who's working with white supremacy against non-white people. Okay? That's what a coon is. I had a coon train award show some years ago. We were giving awards to people like Jesse Lee Peterson. I love that show. Sheriff Clark, and we got to have another one sometime next year. So we're talking about an action when we say the word coon. Now, when a non-black person says the word coon, like Cholo and others, they're talking about all black people. They don't make no differentiation of it. He tried to clean it up talking about, well, I'm talking about you're a coon because you don't live in the ghetto. That's racist as hell.
All right, there. You guys, those both videos are up. One's on his podcast, one's on No Jumper. You guys go watch it. I just wanted to show the hypocrisy, pretty much, of what was said, what is being said. You know what I'm saying? He stated that when American Cholo directly called him a coon, he's talking about all black people. But when he called, and then before, if you guys go check it out, he denies calling American Cholo directly a coon and says he's generalizing. I'm not making this shit up, bro. It's all on video. Salute to everybody that's watching. If you're not watching, salute to you too. If you're a hater, fuck with it. If you're not a hater, fuck with it too. You know, it's your boy Rob, checking in, checking out, whatever, blah 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 blah. Late.